Shalom. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, starting with verse 9, and it reads, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall be trouble, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. First, I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and you brothers that are doing it, Shalom. And we're going to go into this little clip here that was put up by the beloved brother Azan Abad. And this shows an attack on an Eve as she was going to work. Now, unbeknownst to her, she didn't know that there was a, wicked spirit that was supposed to give her the jolt, okay, get her of her mindset of ease here in Great Babylon, America, because the women, from the tribe of Israel, okay, our so-called Latinos and Americans and Latinos are at ease. They have been fooled by this society, and particularly this wicked queendom, known as Great Babylon, America, okay, that they're on top, the man is at the bottom, they are in charge, the man is not, and no one can touch them. And you can see in this video where her life was basically, broken before our eyes. So without further ado, take a look at this video here.
In this evening with a vicious attack that again raises questions about the criminal justice system. A woman on her way to work at Kennedy Airport was pummeled to the ground, punched and then kicked at the AirTrain station in Howard Beach. This video is from security cameras at that station. Police did make an arrest, and it turns out the suspect has a long history of attacking people. The victim spoke exclusively to Eyewitness News reporter Injay Burkett.
Do you know how scared I am now? I was never a person to be scared.
Elizabeth Gomes was beaten so badly, she stands to lose the vision in her right eye. Her head throbs with pain, and she's barely slept in a week. Not since she was attacked in the Howard Beach.
Now, as you saw in that video, okay, you saw that Jake, okay, attempt to go and try to rescue her. Now, this video really serves as a warning to the brothers out there, okay, and you new brothers that are coming into the faith, okay. Here's the deal: don't be so quick to go jump in to go rescue a hoe. Okay, now you can take a look at these pictures here. I'll put them up here. This is the state of the women of Zion right now. Okay, this twerking. Okay, they're wicked. Let's go into some scriptures here. This is the book of Deuteronomy 22. Starting with verse 5, and it reads, The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God, Yahweh, Shem, Yahushua. Okay, now what we see here, the same woman that was attacking the video, was she wearing? She's wearing trousers, okay? And you see this with all these women, they're all wearing trousers. Now, this does not apply to these other nations. This applies to who? This applies to the 12th tribe of Israel, okay? Our so-called Black Native Americans and Latinos, and the speckled bird across the earth that know that they're Hebrew Israelite, okay? But yet still, women wear trousers. Why? Because the trouser symbolizes the power of that of a man, okay? And we know what? A woman is not a doggone man, okay? A woman is made to be what? The servant to the man, okay? Now she's crying there, and the tears in that video, okay, all busted up, and you saw that demon man, that Jake, okay, whoever that was, beat her horribly, okay? And you saw the other Jake that was trying to go in there to try to rescue her. It's like, well, you know what? Don't be so quick to save a hoe, okay? And that's really what this is about. Do not be so quick to save a hoe. Let's go into the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 16 here, because this really describes a lot of the women that we deal with right here in Great Babylon, America. Okay, it says, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 25, verse 16 says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. What is a wicked woman? One that gets up in your face, one that wouldn't cook a meal for you, one that wouldn't cater to your needs, okay? And I don't mean like make her like a perpetual servant, but one that shove her hands up in your face. And this is what you see with these Eves. This is what they do. I don't need no man. Why? Well, because, he starts taking care of you with those welfare checks, and those food stamps and all the other things and resources that he's set up here in Great Babylon for you. So, okay, that has swollen up the head of these women. Okay, starting when you look at Rosa Parks and what she did, basically that started this wickedness amongst the tribe of Israel, okay, the so-called black woman, okay, in particular, okay, that seemed to perpetuate this hatred towards towards the man of Israel. Okay, let's continue here. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkened her countenance like sackcloth. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she wear all her makeup on, put on all the gook fucking hair on her head, okay, get a sticky nails or whatever the case is like that. It doesn't matter, about her face or her beauty, because why? If she has a wicked countenance or a wicked spirit, her countenance is going to change. And if you're a man of the Lord, you will see this, okay? Now, most men will go through a period where they're going to end up with a doggone wicked woman, because why? Okay? We know that a wicked woman was given to a man, okay, as a proportion, okay, roughly paraphrasing here, to a wicked man. So a wicked woman is given to a wicked man, okay? So we have all gone through that kind of experience. Let's continue. It says, a husband shall sit amongst his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay, and there it is right there. Okay, women were created inherently to be wicked. Okay, this is the reason why Eve, okay, when you go back into the book of Genesis, okay, Eve was the one, okay, that took, was able to be tempted by Satan. Why? Because Eve was the one, okay, that lust after what she did not have, or what she thought she did not have. Let's go into 1 Timothy 2, start with verse 11 to go back into that, and then we'll go back into Ecclesiasticus, and it says, this is the book of 1 Timothy 2, start with verse 11, it says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Are women in silence? Okay, they have been put in authority over men in the jobs. Okay, you go in the military, it's the same way. Even out in society, you raise your voice at a woman right now in society right now, and everybody's looking at you as the bad guy. They don't have a clue what's going on. All they see is a woman, and all of a sudden she's a doggone victim. That's just the way it is right now. Now, this frustration with this Jake put out there on this woman, we don't know where that came from, but we are going to see a whole lot of that coming, okay, pursuing the 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, okay, where people start rising up against each other, and a lot of these women are going to get it, okay? Let's continue, and it says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So guess what? The woman is the weaker sex, okay, is subjected to being deceived by any smooth talking woman. This is the reason why a woman more likely to be a whore, okay, because she just have that need to get, the attention from another man. Doesn't matter if a man is giving her everything she needs. She has that attention, to get attention from another man, okay, because why? That's just the wickedness of a doggone woman. Let's continue on here back into the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, and it says, as the climbing up a sandy, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 20, and it says, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is the wife full of words to a quiet man. So the simp man that sit down, chilling out, they let the woman walk over them like that. This is describing, like, if you're an older, middle-aged or old man trying to walk up a hill, that's made out of sand. Okay, how tough is that? It's gonna be really tough. Okay, so this is nothing. It's just as tough as having a nagging woman in your life. Okay, that is nagging, that is not satisfied. Okay, that is just full of words of you, which those words are going to be negative. You ain't shit, screw you, blah, blah, blah. I can get me any other man, whatever the case is like that. Continuing, it says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay, now this is the catcher here. All right, because when that trouble starts or then Great Babylon America, a lot of jakes are gonna drop their balls off on the ground, and the first woman they see screaming and hollering, oh, help me, they're going to go save, and it's going to cost you your life. It is going to cost you your life, because you're looking at that woman strictly on her beauty. Okay, you don't understand her spirit, you don't know who she is. Take a look at these women, man. Look at them twerking. This is the end thing. How is that a princess? How is that something you would want to marry, or something that you would want to keep? Come on, take a look at this. This is what the women of the tribe of Israel has been reduced to here, doing this. And these other women from these other nations are now catching on to it. I mean, they get She-Hulk twerking. She-Hulk is twerking. Look at this. Okay, that tells you, okay, that's his place. Great Babylon America. Okay, it's filthy. And the women are filthy, okay? Because they're involved in all of this, okay? And because this nation is controlled by what? Sodomites, okay, sissy cracker men. All right, continuing on here, and it says, a woman, if she maintains her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abated the courage, making a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, making weak hands and feeble knees. Okay, so what do women usually do? We saw this in the book of Job. Okay, Job had Job was very wealthy. His wife was around him. As soon as the Lord put him to the test and took away everything from him, what did she do? She bounced. She left. Okay? She's like, screw this, man. Okay? And this is what you see going on right nowadays. Right now, most of these women are what? They're around for the good times, but when the time comes, when the time gets rough, they're gone. Okay? And this is especially true, okay, with the tribe of Israel, okay? You so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino women, and particularly you doggone so-called black women are like this, okay? You lead this, okay, this way of life, okay? And it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. There it is right there. I didn't say it, okay? It's written in the scripture. The women is the reason why, okay, we are not dying, okay? The so-called black woman is a destruction of the tribe of Israel. There it is. I said it. Okay. You don't like it. That's your business. But it's true. Okay. And it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather board. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So it's just a simple right there. The Bible right here mentions about what? Divorce. You divorce a whore. They don't need to cry about her. Okay. They don't need to cry about her. She is created to do what? Wicked. Why? It says right here, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. So a woman is death. So what the hell are you crying about her for? Go get another wicked bitch. Okay? So this is the one of you doggone newbie young man out there that are coming into the faith, or you're sitting on the borders right now looking in, or whatever the case is like that. Or if you're not even coming in, you better take this advice and understand this. When shit hit the fans here in Great Babylon, America, and it's going to hit at a level that you can't even begin to imagine. Okay? Don't let the beauty of a damn woman or the tears of a damn woman sway you and get your ass killed, because they will. That Jake was smart. His life was, somehow the spirit came into him to run the other way, because that demon was going to kill him. He was going to lose his life for a woman that he don't even know. Because why? Society has pacified the man to the point to where even though this woman will slap you in the face, tell you you ain't shit, kick you in your ass, screw another man, okay, no matter how well you treat her, okay, you still get the nerve, you still a simp, soft little piece of shit that's going to go and save a woman, and especially a woman you don't even know. You don't know her. What has she done for you? What investment has she put into y'all together for you to risk your life to go save her? Okay? So he did the right thing by running the other way. And so that's why I'm telling you, man, you don't know her. Don't risk your life to go save a hoe. Okay? So Lord, when you edify, let the close up by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh, Shai, by Shem, Rakakadash, double honor to the teachers, elders, and the apostles of great most, soon also to you brothers that put in this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and two brothers and sisters, and shalom.